Beginnings 93. Oh, what's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back, and to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel. Welcome, you guys. This video is for our Cancer. Hey, Cancer. So this will be to end off the month of September for you guys. And make sure in this video you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye. Also, if you want to donate to the channel or purchase a personal reading, or also to follow me on social media, all that information will be in the description box down below. So without further ado, let's get into your reading, okay? So the first two cards I fell out for you guys is Communication is the Key, New Moon in Gemini. Little chatterbox. Okay. You have here the energy is gaining momentum. This is a waxing moon. Okay. So getting into those energies, exactly what I said, you are in chatterbox mode. I feel like you are the type of person that will plan out before you take action. It's more like you like a structured life here, okay? So I feel like when it comes to a situation that you've been intending to push forward or just to move forward in, however you want to look at it, I feel like now it's the moment to actually break free from kind of, closing yourself off to communication. And I feel like if this is a relationship situation, this is standing your ground, but at the same time opening up and allowing someone else to come in and get their point across, because I feel like for some of you, you've been shut off to hearing someone else's point here. Okay, so we go into your romance angels. You have here express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, y'all getting ready. Okay, the next card you have is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help help bring you together. So, speaking of that communication thing, I feel like you've had a blockage when it comes to communication. Either you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, and you just, honestly, you're caring. You think about other people more than you think of yourself. So as you've been healing this energy and speaking up for yourself, now it's time to express your love, communicate clearly, set healthy boundaries. And you've been doing all this work, all this healing to call in your soulmate. So you and your soulmate are getting closer and closer each day. So we go into your next part of the reading. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles speak to me of, in a way of procrastinating. Okay, procrastinating on how to take action towards what you want. I feel like when it comes for some of you, you are the one that's supposed to be taking action. For others of you, it's waiting on someone to take action towards you. But however the energy is kind of saying that you had to wait for the fruits to ripen. If you get what I'm saying there. I feel like when it comes to this situation, it was a matter of balance that needed to be restored in this connection. And not only is it that, with this card, you see yourself sometimes as not having enough. So I feel like you're going to be offering something to someone, okay, here, where you like, I hope you accept it. I hope it didn't take too long. But I feel like this person really, they're only hot for you. Like, this person, they may lead on, that if you ever were to come back, they wouldn't take you back, okay? Because you may see them in the light of they're taking on progress in their life, and you may feel like you're standing still, and the only reason why you feel like you're standing still is because this person is not in your life. Because everything else around you, honestly is taking off. Okay? So the next card we go into is the nine of chalices here. This is that wish fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment that you've been looking for with this particular person. I feel like for some of you, you're going through this, the phase of, I want you to see me strong. I don't want you to see me at my weakest, going through a lot of chaos. And it was just, if some of you stepped away, it was a matter of healing what was going on and really getting an understanding of yourself. Because the Seven of Wands, which is next, shows me that defense, that you didn't want to embark upon this journey if you wasn't completely dedicated or committed to what you were doing here. Because as beautiful as the person you're going after is as much as your insecurities pop back up, or things in your life pop back up to where you feel like, and especially with the water in the back, you feel like you're drowning. You feel as though you don't have control and grip on life. Because if you see him, like this guy, he's literally just caressing her back. So it's kind of like the person you want to go towards. I feel like you want to soothe this person, but at the same time, it's knowing that you need to let your guard down. So it, in a way of saying, it's kind of paining you to sit back and not express these emotions. But I feel like whoever you're going towards, they bring those emotions out of you. And when they bring them out, it makes you go into deep thought, deep contemplation. Okay? So you have here next the Hierophant, which is beautiful. Now, in the situation, you want higher commitment. And I feel like, okay, this is giving me the energy that someone could have been, the one that was, they had two people around, it happens, right? But I feel like with this Hierophant, this is letting one know that, you're not the one who I envision the rest of my life with. I see it with someone else, and going towards that happiness. Because I feel like for some of you, you sat in situations where you were dull. Like his face looks so dull to me. Like, I'm just here. But you notice how he has his hand on her head. Meaning that I feel like for some of you is, I protect your heart at all costs. With this person over here, this person, they could have liked the fast life. To be honest with you, this person, they didn't really have your heart when you looked at it deep down. This person over here that's shying away and just looking at, this other person is like, for some reason, I feel like you could have put someone at odds with someone else when it came to a connection and made them feel like they had a fight over you, but deep down you already know that this person always had your heart here. This other person, like, they'll do anything and everything to get your attention. And the person could have been this person's, like, friend, because that's the energy I'm getting. But I definitely feel like this person was just too much. Okay? But with the Hierophant, we know the Hierophant is part of higher commitment, moving into your spirituality more. Okay? Knowing what to let go and what to keep in your life. The next card you have here is the Queen of Chalices. So I feel like with the Queen of Chalices, okay, someone likes someone's boobs a lot. Like, but not only is it that this person that you're inquiring about, because I feel like at this point, some of you are more in the masculine energy here. And I feel like you just want to feel this person's warmth. Now, if you are the feminine side of things for Cancers, this is, again, the same scenario, but the person wants to come into you and feel like home. In whichever way you take that, okay? Right now, on the time where I'm at, it is 11:11. Noted, right? So you do have the Eight of Cups here. So you're feeling as though someone feels that you've completely walked away and there's no hopes of getting things back together. This is that card where you come in with that sorrow letter of, things had to happen in my life, and I'm sorry if I hurt you. This is that energy right here. And I feel like with this person, even though her face is like turned away, because for some of you, you could have picked someone else over this person here. I feel like this person will still give you a chance, because if you notice, the cup is still down here of love. They've been waiting on you. They've been building their cup, but they want to see if you showed improved, if you changed the things you used to do and how you used to do it. You have here the Eight of Wands. We know the Eight of Wands is of communication coming forward, but I feel like this is the energy of, I just want to talk to you and be in your presence. Yes, it could go into sexual encounters, okay? But I feel like more of, if you're thinking of someone, this person could have blonde hair or a goldish blonde hair. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is what I'm continuously seeing in my head. But whoever this person is, they make you feel at ease. They make you feel comfortable. They make you feel like you want to build with them more than just a connection, like a family in a way. Okay, so you do have here Justice, and she's holding the sword. With things are being balanced out here, I feel like with the sword, this is that communication, that clarity that comes through. For some of you, you could still be in a connection with someone else, but you'll come forward to see, how someone feels, and if they feel the same way. Already in your mind, you already got it that you're going to let go of the other person. And for some of you, depending on where you're at in your journey, you already done that. Even though this person, I feel like, may not have known that situation, or they were just blinded to it. But this is coming in, bringing things together with the Nine of Wands. So this is that wounded warrior. You feel like this person will be able to help you heal even more and bring you back to life. Because in the other connection, I feel like you were drained, you were miserable, you didn't really have the life you desired. Your flame was out when it came to the other person. So going into your reading, we have here the Sun. I feel like that's coming back into oneself with the Ten of Pentacles. So with those two cards, I feel like you're at this point where you're healing a lot of friendships, family ships, situations where it was a closeness, but because of, I feel like for some of you, it could have been the person who kept you away from friends and families and things like that. You're healing those connections. You are building back those bridges and bonds that are, with the Sun card being here, healthy. That makes you feel like a child again. Makes you love life and breathe the beautiful air. And the only way you could have done that is by, with the clarifier, the Devil. Breaking those chains and seeing something for what it truly was. How I feel like for some of you, it was something that was stagnant, that wasn't moving along, and it made you feel like you are going to be in this for eternity, and you were like, I can't do it. It was the energy of, I can't do it. I have to, Eight of Cups, I have to walk away and go towards my happiness, because if I was to stay in the old situation, I wouldn't be my true self. I'm walking away. I'm leaving you where you are, but I'm walking towards my destiny. I'm taking this journey not knowing where I'm going, but I will find the way, some way, somehow, right? By doing that, you came into your Nine of Pentacles energy, your independence. It's like, this Nine of Pentacles energy to me shows someone who's, been alone for a while. Okay? feeling like everything you've went through was caused because of you. As the Nine of Pentacles come in, it's the, I take fault where fault is, but I also leave that in the Eight of Cups in the past. Healing this, I feel like for some of you, you put off this facade that you were always okay, but it was just a defense mechanism to, you know, not show someone what's really going on in your life. You were always at odds. You were always fighting. With the Five of Wands here, it was chaos. It was, on the outside, everything looks good. But on the inside, you were bleeding internally. Okay? So what did you do? The Hermit, you went within. You had to figure out what is causing all this. And for some of you, that came into you. You were causing most of the chaos that were in your life because, for one, you weren't speaking up. You weren't telling someone how you truly feel. And when that happens, it's like you felt like you were digging yourself in a ditch more and more and more. And I feel like with that moment of separation and thinking to yourself, it was the time to rebuild the Three of Pentacles, who you are, and find out where you want to go. Okay? So now we go into the next one, which is the Three of Swords. Still working on healing, okay? Which is okay, but with this working on healing, you're setting healthy boundaries. I feel like for some of you, you are the type of person that don't allow a lot of people into your heart space. And you may have said some cruel things to others. You may have done some cruel things, or you may have just been distant and you didn't realize that that's exactly how you were doing, because you were dealing with so many situations over here that now things are being illuminated. The moon, how your actions were. It's kind of that smack in the face of, whoa, I've been hindering my own process of growth. I've been, stepping away instead of stepping up. To clarify, you have the Page of Wands, ready to take action. Yes, it's the card of, to me, it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going to end up again, but it's, I got some type of idea, some type of plan that I want to execute. The Fool card, taking a leap of faith. I feel like whoever you're going towards is someone that's loyal, someone that's very in tune in their emotions. And I feel like this person, they're very in tune in their emotions when it comes to you, not to a lot of other people. Because the way this person is here by themselves, but with this dog, their companion, is giving me the energy of, I'll take you no matter what. And you know this about this person. Because the next clarifier we go into is the Queen of Cups. Yes, the Queen of Cups can be part of someone's energy that's a Cancer. But I feel like this is more of the other person that you were dealing with. Because there was no action, this person was set to look at their own cup. But not only was it that, and it's not to say, oh, you left them hanging. No, they had to heal. It was some things that they were dealing with that they weren't really conquering. They were just letting it roll over. So they had to do basically the same thing you had to do. And that was heal. Because the next card we go into is the Emperor. So I feel like when it came to this person that was the Queen of Cups, you as being the Emperor, you could have been a little, like I said, a little too harsh. You could have been a little too bold, a little too vulgar with your language. You could have been only looking at it your way and not someone else's way. It was like, the way I see this and the way it's laying, the Emperor has his back towards the Queen of Cups. So we're going back and forth into the energy of what you're healing here. You put your back towards someone who cared about you, someone who loved you, someone who put themselves in isolation from others to kind of hold that love for you, that place in their heart where for some of you, the Three of Swords, you did break that. And it's not to say that it's okay, but to come back and to heal that situation, to step forward, it takes a lot. And I'm proud of you guys because this Emperor energy in the past, I feel like it was in a reverse. Like you were doing some things that you shouldn't have done, but now you're in the upright where it's like I'm more balanced. Even though I put my foot down, I'm balanced here. I want to communicate and I want to take firm foundation steps forward. I don't want to build this house on sinking sand anymore. I don't want to build this connection on sinking sand, okay? So we go into the Ten of Swords. Like I said, it's dropping the defense. It's dropping the situations that, for some of you, you provoked. Okay? But not only is it that, it's letting go of the fact of what you did in the past. And I feel like it's more of healing yourself and knowing that you're taking steps in the right direction here. I feel like for some of you, you're harboring over the fact that you may feel like you let someone down here. So, going into the next card, the Knight of Cups, it's like you feel like you have to do everything and anything, like over the top, to come in and give this person the world, okay? And this is something you've decided could have been 2 months ago. I mean, it all depends on where you're at in your journey, but I feel like you've been always looking at this person in a beautiful way. And now you really see this person for what role they play in your life and how they are permanent. Not someone that's gonna come in and go. I feel like this person, you know that this person is permanent. You know that this person's supposed to be in your life. Before, I feel like you didn't see their complete purpose in your life, but now you do. Because now, with the Chariot here, you want to move forward. You want to balance out with this person. And I feel like it's taking me back to the first set where this chaos was and these arguments and this defensiveness. It also pertains to this person. You had this energy towards this person. You've balanced yourself out and now you can move forward successfully, okay? Because, again, you look at things differently. You got that aha moment to what was really going on. What were you shielding yourself from seeing? And I feel like saying like being in La La Land a lot because you were trying to escape from what was going on. The Hangman is here with the Seven of Cups, breaking through those illusions. Like I said, with the Moon card being here, you've been illuminated of what's going on. What's holding you back from this connection? If it was material things, other people, if it was feeling like you weren't going to be victorious here, that has fallen because you want to take action. You want to move forward. With the Six of Swords being here, you want to move into calmer waters. I feel like with this situation, for some of you, this could mean a travel or this could mean taking someone out on a date. But with the Tower being here, this is, again, washing away that foundation that wasn't sturdy here. Throwing people out of your home, well, not in that way, but throwing people out of your energy, let's say that serves you no well. Things are blowing up. The spot is hot, okay? And I feel like for some of you, someone, if they were manipulating you, now you see like what they've been doing. And with the Tower being here, this person sees you and they're like, who is this? This is not the person I know. The person I know would, tiptoe around what to say and how to move and what to do. That's because that person didn't value you. You are learning your value, especially with the Nine of Pentacles being here. So now things are able to, the Wheel of Fortune, turn in your favor, move forward. This is that jackpot card where you're like, okay, we had a tower moment, and all tower moments are not bad, but the tower moment was part of your healing, to have things turn in your favor, to move forward into this new cycle, to take on the world in a different way. Because you've been waiting, okay, the Three of Wands, for this victory. You are the King of Wands. Like I said, especially with this Page of Wands, you didn't feel successful before if you would have moved forward, because you knew that you still had to heal something. Now you are the King of Wands, someone that takes action. Someone that's, okay, I gotta think logically about this, but in the same time, like, I'm moving forward with passion. Okay? So, we have here the Two of Swords. Excuse me. This is that mind over heart. Letting logic go and finding where your heart belongs. It's kind of saying you're going home. Your heart is where your home is. Okay? So you do have the Judgment card. This is that moment of, have you done the work? Have you done what you needed to do to move forward? And if so, you get this second chance because you worked hard. And what do your second chance, your wish consist of? The Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, this happy family life. Like I said, you've been mending bonds with people and walking away successfully from people and places and things that doesn't serve you. But now you can go into your wish fulfillment, your happiness, because again, we come back out with justice. The scales are being balanced out. You could have felt like you was in a karmic cycle for so long here, but now you're able to come into this Ace of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, that wish fulfillment, the overflow of love from the universe and this person and you. You're giving yourself love now, which helps you get the courage to make the offer, to step forward. The Hierophant is here again in a different way. You're connected to spiritual growth. Not only is it that you want to move forward in a higher commitment, not only with someone else, but yourself and the divine. You find better meaning in life, living the life you're living now like you've never lived life before. Okay? So for your oracle cards you have here, joy is the ultimate creator. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. You are a manifester, honey buns. Okay, you guys. So this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.